Hello, Seiiti Arata. What do you do when you want to stay focused? Focus is special because it influences all the challenges in our lives. With better focus, I can have more discipline, I can acquire better skills, I can have more resources, right? This is why staying focused really matters. It deserves priority. Focus determines our thoughts, our emotions, our reality. Whatever we focus on increases. However, when we are distracted, we start chasing everything at a time, we dilute that focus. The more we focus on one thing at a time, the higher the chances to finish that one thing and then move on to the next thing. The more we juggle multiple things at a time, the higher the chances that we'll drop things. There is a problem about saying yes to everything. And we're not just talking about being more productive. This is about quality of life. It's about self-respect because we are pleasing other people, we are taking care of their needs, but we don't take care of our own needs. We lose our life. When we lead a life without a higher purpose, without meaning, it is reactive. This is living without being present. If you have a lot of paper and envelopes and objects not related to the task ahead, clean everything from your workspace so you can focus. This is the most obvious thing to do, but there is another desk to be cleaned, which is the mental desk where decisions are made. The more decisions we make, the more tired we get, and this weakens our ability to make high-quality decisions. Social activities can draw so much energy, particularly when we had to choose between hanging around with this friend, with that friend, or that family member. These situations always remind me how important it is to use good communication skills. With good communication, we can manage expectations and be transparent, so everyone is able to understand and respect our choices. Every time I've experienced some frustration in the past was because I did not communicate properly, which led to misunderstandings and false expectations, and me being stressed out, and reactive, and struggling to meet everybody's needs all the time. Let's talk about digital skills. When we have many tabs open in our browsers, this also reduces our focus a lot because there is a reason why that particular tab is open. There is a reason why that application is open. And we have to remember this meta information while we are also doing all the things. And this mental juggling steals mental power. And this leads to even worse choices because we start becoming more and more distracted and suddenly we're watching cat videos on YouTube. A similar thing happens when we are looking at Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or any other social media without a clear intention. Without a clear intention, then random things start popping in front of our eyes and we have to make decisions. Should we hit the like button? Should we reply? Should we forward? Should we engage? Should we click that link? This decision making is quite tiring and this vitality could be used for other useful things. So instead of reacting to all this stimulation, what should we do? In the training programs at Arata Academy, we learn to recognize first our goals. We come to understand our needs. And then we focus only on the decisions that will help us moving forward. To identify our goals, we need to recognize our needs and the intention behind them. And this purpose will shape our next tasks. That's being active. If we just show up and wait for someone to ask us to do something, this is motivation by stimulation, that is being reactive. That's basically saying yes to everybody and doing too many things at a time without a clear purpose. It is being busy with things that don't necessarily have to do with our purpose. I love helping people, and every time I go out and do some activity with a friend, the first question I ask as soon as we finish is, "Did you like it?" So, see, I get a lot of personal satisfaction from doing stuff for other people, and this is all fine and nice, as long as we also remember to do stuff for ourselves. And this is why it is so important to first understand what we want, what we need. What is the goal that we're trying to achieve? Once that is clear, then we can identify which steps are necessary, and then we focus on this goal. When we focus on one goal at a time, we can stop saying yes to everything. We clean, we simplify our decision-making process. We take an active approach rather than a reactive approach. Feel free to use the comments below to share how you find focus on what matters to you. You can subscribe to receive the next videos, and if you like this video, if you want to share with friends in other languages, you can visit Arata Seiiti06. Cheers! Hasta luego! Forte abraço! Today we see how important it is to have some clear goals to move us forward, to increase our focus. In the next video, we will continue this conversation by addressing the notion of purpose. Stay tuned!